This is my third attempt at making this video. Please bear with me. My computer is... I need to do some updates. Let's just say that. Excuse me. Alright, so today I'm showing you through Loom what N8N and AI automation is. Loom is just my recording device. So anyways, let's say we have like a contracting business, or we're running an ad and people are signing up through our type form on the ad. So we want to send these people a thank you letter, or we just want to be able to reach out to them and contact their email to stay intact, some kind of relationship management, right? So if we wanted to keep doing that over and over and over and over and over for every form by ourselves, that would take a long time, right? So this is where N8N and AI automation comes in. If you don't know what N8N and AI automation is, this is exactly what you're here to learn. So Google Sheets, right? Let's say our type form, I'm just gonna use Google as my type form replacement for today. So somebody sends me an email, John Doe self, whatever, at John Doe self at gmail.com, right? So I take that and then it goes instantly it goes into my Google Sheets form. From my Google Sheets form, I'm going to have ChatGPT create a subject line, a body, a call to action, and a PS. So from there, it creates these things. They send over their information. They send over the email and their name, and then ChatGPT. It goes into Google Sheets, and then from Google Sheets, we bring it to ChatGPT to create some kind of prompt or a preparation draft email, whatever. I'm not doing draft emails. I'm just sending that straight to the person. Whenever they sign up, ChatGPT is sending you something. I don't want to do a draft. I don't want to look over my stuff right now because I just don't got enough time, and it's kind of, I don't really know how to go about a good process for that. So I decided not to make a draft email. So this is what I prompted ChatGPT to do. Before I go into what I prompted ChatGPT to do, let me just show you what happens, all right? So they sign up for the Google form. They sign up through the Google form, and then from the Google form, it goes into a Google Sheet. From the Google Sheet, this is what we get. We get a name, and we get an email, and we get the time that they put that thing in. The subject line, the body, and call to action, and PS. Even though it's not filled out, it's there, so I can reference it back to ChatGPT and prompt it on exactly what I want to put in my email. If I don't have these things, it's not impossible, but for me personally, I just won't understand how to properly do it. So that's why you see the empty slots in the Google Sheet, and that's why you see the empty slots on N8N. All right, so from there, we made our own ChatGPT API. It's a link. This actually costs, I put $10 in to make sure this API can run. If you don't know, putting ChatGPT onto another platform or API keys do cost, but there are free ones out there. There's a free one called Grok, not Grok from Twitter. It's Grok from that dude's from France. There's a Grok. It starts with it's GROQ. I think he's from France or something. That AI. But if you want a free API, you can use Grok. I personally thought it was just like a little bit too much maneuvering. I didn't fully understand the concept of how to do it, so I just took the easier route, put $10 into ChatGPT, and so far it's been working for me. All right, so what I actually prompted ChatGPT to do, right? So once we get all these things on the left here, people who typed up their stuff. What do we want ChatGPT to do? We want ChatGPT to be a good assistant and a good secretary, and automatically make some emails to send out to these people. But we have to prompt ChatGPT on what to do, right? So this is the prompt. This is the system prompt. This is what ChatGPT is going to act like. ChatGPT, you're a helpful secretary who sends warm thank you letters for signing up to my newsletter. We're getting people on our newsletter. We're trying to send out motivation, and this is exactly what we want ChatGPT to do once they sign up. We want to say thank you. We want to re-engage with them. So from that, I made an assistant role. Assistant, I really am gonna be honest, I don't know what the assistant thing does. I have to look into it a little bit more. But I put it in here to see if it would change anything or change any of the outcomes. So this is what I've told the ChatGPT assistant to do. Be a happy Be a happy secretary who is glad to send in draft thank you letters to people who submit their name and email. All right, now this is the actual prompt. This is the user prompt. This is what ChatGPT is gonna do for us, right? So we want to tell ChatGPT what to do. We want to use ChatGPT's creativity in a proper way, but we have to guide it on exactly what we want. So we're tasking ChatGPT. This is the user prompt. This is what we want them to do, not how we want it to act. We want you, ChatGPT, to task a personalized email. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to by taking an input. You'll do this by taking as input a newsletter signee and then editing different sections of the email. So I didn't really know how to prompt this user part. So I was watching this dude's course on how to prompt people, right? So let me just take you over there real quick. And this is basically what we did. This is from the video that I learned it from, right? Your intelligent writing assistant. And then this is the user prompt that he went into. He went into something a little bit more tedious. This is for like lead generation. Let's say you're using Apify or APify, if you want to call it, an Apollo to get people's emails, right? Oh, I didn't use guidelines for my ChatGPT. I should have used guidelines. I didn't even realize that he did all this stuff. So basically, ChatGPT has been formatted to do all these things, right? I just wanted to show you where I got it from. This dude's name is Nick Sariev. Pretty popular on YouTube. But back to what we're doing, right? I want to prompt them to send an email. This is their templates. What we want ChatGPT to do. Holy smokes. So subject line, that little line that you see before you open the email, I want to say thank you, self. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, John. Thank you, Jane. Glad to have you here. And then in the body, we want ChatGPT to basically do something of that sort in the prompt that we're giving it, right? I'm starting a newsletter to motivate people, and I'm trying to start an AI automation business. If you're interested in motivation, AI, or knowledge, these are the things that we want ChatGPT to talk about or reference or go off of. And you've stumbled across the right place. So if you want motivation, AI, or knowledge, you've stumbled across the right place. And that's basically what ChatGPT says here, right? I'm starting a newsletter to motivate people, and I'm trying to start an AI automation business. If you're interested in motivation, AI, or knowledge, you've stumbled across the right place. And then the call to action, we want to say something motivational. I want ChatGPT to motivate them after I say that thing. So there's the call to action. Stay motivated, stay curious, and let's build something amazing together. You're part of my newsletter, you're part of a journey, you're part of something bigger. Let's build something amazing together. And then I write a little PS. I wanted the PS to be like at the bottom of the email. You'll see later in the video that it wasn't, but this is what I did. So the PS, be encouraging or do something loving. So this is what ChatGPT wrote for me. You're never alone in this journey. I'm cheering you on every step of the way. Exclamation mark. And that's it. That's all I want ChatGPT to do. But for ChatGPT to know that, we have to put in a couple of stuff. We have to put in the name, we have to put in the subject line, we have to put in the body, we have to put in the call to action, and we have to put in the PS. So these things, it's Jason. I'm going to get into a deeper dive later, but I just wanted to do like a little kind of informal, not fully formatted video. I just wanted to introduce everybody that wasn't already introduced into AI automation and what it is. So this is AI automation. This is what it looks like. And let's go to the next step, right? So we just prompted ChatGPT on what we want him to do. We got the Google Sheet. The person already put in their information. ChatGPT has what they're thinking about, has created what we're thinking about, and put it into something. So from there, ChatGPT sends it. And what does ChatGPT send? ChatGPT sends the subject line. We put subject line in here. Thank you, self. Thank you, self. Glad to have you here. Right? And who are they sending that to? They have to know who to send that to. So you pull it from the Google Sheet, and the Google Sheet says, hey, send it to this email right here. Send it to Default Jumper. Send it to poopoopp.com. So send it to poopoopp.com. And what does the message contain besides the subject line? Contains the content body, the call to action, and the PS thing I just showed you earlier. From that, sends it off, and then we receive it. I hope it's not recording right now. I don't think it's recording, so it's kind of good. Oh, all right. So we send the email off, right? And this is what the email looks like. I want the formatting to be a little bit better. Like I have to go into that, and that's probably the next thing that I'm going to fix. My eyes are hurting. I'm gonna put on my glasses. Holy smokes. So right, we send off the email, and then it says exactly what we thought it should say. And then it says send automatically by entity. And I don't know if I can take that out. I'm pretty sure I can, but boom, right? That's basically it's that's basically the tutorial of what N8N really is. N8N takes hard tasks, or not even hard, just tasks that you have to do over and over and over again. Sending out thank you letters. Imagine your business. You want to be real personal, and you want to be like nice, or you want people to write reviews, or you want people to say something, you want a response, but you also want to be personal, and you want to like talk about experiences. This is what AI automation can do. I'll give you another example. Like, let's just going with the writing reviews, right? Say we had a conversation before we wrote the review. I put what the conversation was about. I write it down somewhere. It goes right into Google Sheets. Google Sheets takes it, and then once they write the review, we get that person. It matches the name to this name, puts their personalized thing. What we talked about, and then a little thank you email. ChatGPT writes up the thank you email for us. We draft the email, look over it, we okay the draft, or we revise it, go back into ChatGPT, make something new. That's all what AI automation can do. We go back in, make something new, then we send it off. We like what it is, send message. But that takes like so much. It sounds like a lot. And if you were a person trying to do all this, it would take some of your time. But ChatGPT takes that 1, 2, 3, 4 hour things, and it makes it 2 minutes, 2 seconds. So that's the value that I'm looking to provide for businesses, and I just want to share that with you guys before I actually go out in the real world and try and freelance this thing. Because if I don't even know what I'm talking about, then whose business am I going to help, right? I'm not going to help nobody. I'm not going to help shit. But if you like the video, like, subscribe, follow, keep me posted. I'm starting a Discord. Like, I really want to make kind of a safe space for people to talk, especially if you've been like feeling alone or something. Whatever it is, you're going through something, you just want to talk to other people, and you want to create connects. I just started a little Discord for people that fuck with me, fuck with the idea. Got some channels, some outlets to talk about whatever you've been going through, whatever it is. You want to send in anonymous stuff to hear from somebody. We'll have a little part in there too. So, hey, join the Discord, follow on all platforms. Links are in the description, link tree, everything.